Hey there, pretty preset friends. This is Allison Wheeler. I wanted to pop on and give a quick video tutorial of how I edited this image last night. So let's just go ahead and get started. I used the Gingersnap preset from the Sugar and Spice collection. So I'll go ahead and click that. And you can see it takes it to the land of very pink. And that's not really, I like the way that the pink affects like the leaves and stuff, but I don't necessarily like it on his skin and on the hay bales. So I'm going to show you a quick way to adjust that with one of the brushes that is included in the Sugar and Spice collection. So I just come over here to the adjustment brush, come down and scroll through my brushes and get on the Balance Magenta. So there it is. So Sugar and Spice Balance Magenta. And I'm just going to increase my brush size. I do it by rolling the little, I don't know, what is that? The little thing on my mouse. You can also increase the size by coming over here and making it bigger, smaller. So I'm going to work on the hay bales first. Since I wanted them to kind of maintain that normal hay color, I'm going to come over here to the density and I'm just going to up that pretty close to all the way, 90, like 95, if that was a percent, I don't know, but 95. And then I'm going to come here and click Show Selected Mask Overlay, and then I am just going to start painting over these hay bales. And as I'm going, I can just make my brush smaller, keep going. I'm going to go ahead and paint over his little fingertips because they got pretty pink there. So just kind of going over the hay bales, coming over to this side and doing the same. The thing I like about the brush too is also being able to use the erase function. So let me show you an example. Just say, I was going along and oh, whoops, I painted all in the trees. You can just come over here to erase and click that and just start erasing. And that's one of the reasons I like to have the red show up, the mask overlay. That way I know where exactly I want to paint, where I've already painted, and where I need to erase if that's necessary. So, alright, I think I've got most of the hay bale covered. So I am going to uncheck and see the difference. And it's already a huge difference. Let's go over here to where I first applied Gingersnap, and you can see that it is a lot less pink. So, whoops, there we go. Okay, so now to work on his face, I'm just going to do the same brush. I'm just going to click New because I don't want it all the way up there. So I'm going to lower it some, and I'm going to zoom in on his face, just so I can see a little bit better where I'm working. Oh, whoops. Show Selected Mask Overlay. And you can see, here I'll just show you, if you lowered it, you can see how it barely shows up. And if you really put it really high, it really shows up. So that it just kind of shows you, I guess, kind of like the pressure, the amount of effect that it's going to have on the area you're trying to cover up. So I'm just going to paint over him. He's a little less magenta up here on his forehead, so I lowered the density. Check that little thumb. And scoot over a little bit and get his fingers just a little bit more. Alright, let's get a little bit more right there. Okay, so let's do that. And then we'll zoom out, and yeah, that looks so much better. So just to kind of finish out editing the image, like I said, I like to work from top down. I'm going to lower the highlights just a little bit, and maybe the exposure as well. Up the clarity just a little smidge. And then if it's a little bit too red, the red saturation level is bumped up here in the HSL panel, so you can lower even the reds a little bit more through that if you wanted. And a little bit more even, you can bump up your luminescence slider, and that'll help take it away. So just show you dramatic effect. That's if it was really affecting. See, like he's got a lot of red in his skin still, and if you wanted to take it that way, it's like, oh, it takes it all away. So just finding that happy medium where you like it give him enough flesh tone and pinks in his cheeks. I'm going to do my little sharpening, and then hold down masking and hold down the Alt key and drag it to where it's got just the outlines sharpened. And I may give it a little bit of a crop just because it looks like he's leaning a little bit to the left. Just like that. Check my before and after if my computer's going to cooperate. There we go. That's right, I did a virtual copy. So that's I was like, why does that look a little different? Here, let's see. We can go and look at it this way. There's a before. And let's go to survey mode. Whoops. You think I know what I'm doing. There we go. So you can see the big difference how using the Balance Magenta brush took him from, sorry, I'm having a brain problem. There we go. Took him from super pink to perfectly pink, and it just really looks great. So I hope you guys enjoyed that quick tutorial and how to use the Balance Magenta brush to take down the pinks in the fall collection. Have a good day.